Hello, Jorge.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Fine, teacher, and you, teacher?
I'm pretty fine, thank you. Jorge Felix said he's gonna be late today, and Dago, I don't know if he's working or not this week. You know that when he's working, he cannot connect. So let's see what happens. I have a question. When or what's the schedule you have for this class in your academic schedule? I mean, do they tell you when are we gonna have class until what day or something like that?
Sorry, teacher. The one is is bad
Not
because
yet.
it's raining. It's raining in this place.
Uh,
So uh, maybe maybe you can repeat all what you say.
okay. Uh, and I need to know if you have a clear idea of when are we finishing classes. I mean, in your schedule, academic schedule, they tell you when are you gonna have these classes until what day?
I don't know, teacher. Um, in what part of of the in the page and the unit I can see this information, teacher.
I think there is no place there to see that.
uh, but I don't know where is the information about.
Okay, about the subject, yes. And what about your subject, basic English? When does it finish?
Let me see, teacher. I am i am logging.
Okay.
I thought you know that, teacher. Do you I thought that you have that information about
No,
this
no,
subject.
I don't have that. I don't have that information. The point is that I have to teach 64 hours to two groups. You are one of my group, and the other group is on weekdays. So altogether, your hours and the other group hours must be a total of 64 hours. But
And
then I was counting, and my tutor, the person that is in charge of this teaching practice, she sent me an email telling me that with 54 hours would be enough. So I think that if that's the way, this would be like the last, or maybe next weekend, we would have last classes. These ones are like the last classes we're having. But I thought you had that information because they don't have it clear. They just told me that I need to teach a certain number of hours.
oh, okay. What
Yes,
is the number of hours we already have?
we already have 50.
15.
We are completing 50
Mm,
tomorrow. I mean, you and the other group I have, I'm completing 15. So I think that then I have two classes on weekdays. That is on Tuesday and Thursday. I have other two classes. And then by the 21st, by June the 21st, sorry, by May the 21st, I mean, that is on Thursday, I think. Let me see. No, next Sunday. So no, we're having class this today, next tomorrow, and again we're having the last classes next weekend. So we are finishing next Sunday.
Okay.
Until the present time, that is the information that I have. But if they say something different, so I will have to add more classes to you. When does your term finish? Most of the subjects closes when? By June, the first week of June, the second?
Sorry, teacher. I am a second. What do you mean with that?
Okay, when does the term finishes? In which week? The first or the second week of May of June?
Uh, I am I am trying to see because the internet here is very slow.
It's not working well today because of the rain.
Okay, this is the problem, but I am ready in the system, so I
Okay.
I only need to check the calendar. Seems like this is only in this month in only May. I can pass
No.
another in another month, so I think this is because the calendar is on until May.
Until May?
Yes.
Yes, it may be then just for May. Okay, so now I let you know. We're having class today and tomorrow. We're having class again next weekend. And I think that by next weekend we will be finishing.
Okay, teacher.
So give me a moment. Okay, Jorge. The point today is to do a mock or a practice on the final exam. Final exam is going to be based on all the things we've been learning during these classes, and also on how international exams evaluate speaking. Do you remember that like 2 or 3 classes before you worked on some images and you had to make descriptions about them and certain tasks that I assigned? Then today we're going to work on the same type of activities. I'll be sharing here in the screen those images, and then you will have the time to prepare the activity. But give me a moment.
Okay, teacher.
The point is that this activity is intended to be in pairs. But let's see how we handle it just with you. Can you see the image?
Uh, no, no, teacher. Ah, yeah, I can see now.
Okay.
But the teacher, can you zoom the image?
Okay. Better?
Yes, teacher.
There is, okay, that image has got some clothes, like sport clothes, a watch, and you can also see a poster with a tennis player, a bicycle. There is also like a purse. It seems to be a purse or a bag and a book. Yeah. And then this is the situation we have. I'm going to describe the situation to you. There is a teenage boy. It's a boy, the one you see in the center. It's a teenage boy. He's not more than 15 years old. And he's going to stay with his pen friend who lives in another country. So he's traveling to another country and he's visiting a friend he has there, yeah? And he wants to take him a present. So the idea is that he wants to take his friend something good, a gift. What he knows is that his pen friend is really interested in sport. And that's what he really likes. So I need you to prepare maybe 1 minute and a half or 2 minutes talking where you decide what present could be the best from the ones you have there. What are the presents that could be really, really good? And why? So you have to talk about all the items there, saying if it is good or not and why. At the end, you have to make a decision on which one are you gonna take for him. So the idea is that you mention all the objects, but at the end, decide just on one and give supporting your answer, giving reasons why that would be the best decision. Yeah. But when you talk about any of them, you need to do it supporting saying something about that. If you say, I could take this and then give reasons, but better I could take another one and better give and also give reasons. It is not a good idea to take this and then give the reasons. And at the end, say which one are you finally taking for him.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 5 minutes to prepare it, and I'll be listening to you in 5, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Jorge, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, start please.
Okay. Uh, the list. Let's speak about the first object. What I consider not fit with the taste of my friend. I think the first will be the poster because the poster is most decorative object. I don't find very fitting with someone who likes very much the sports very much. Um, the second will be uh, the magazine or the book because I find it equal with the poster. Both are just uh, read or visual, but not very practical for a person who really likes sport. Um, the other one will be the back, the back because the back is pretty. Uh, you can use for all or not only for not only for sports. And I don't like that gift for someone like that with that taste. Seems very normal or banal. Um, the other three ones uh, it will be the uniform, I guess, the t-shirt with the shorts. Uh, will be a very good gift, but I think this can be this don't can be fitting um, for every sport. I don't know what sport my friend practice, or at least there is no information about. Uh, uh, but still, I think will be a good gift, but not the best. Um, the other one will be the bike, but that will be the have will have the same problem because I don't know if my friend likes bikes or practice biking. It's a very good gift, but they share the same concerns. And the last one will be the watch. I think the watch is the perfect gift because the watch is necessary for the most of the is how I say um, seems fitting when I sport sport activities. You need to take the time, especially if you like to have very long sessions of a determined sport. So I think the watch, especially a sport watch, very resistant, can be the best gift of the all the list. Um,
And that's all.
and that's all.
Okay, good, very good, excellent. There was a word you were used, sport. Sport is reiterative in your speaking. Sometimes you pronounce it well, like sport. Other times you mispronounce it like sport. Sport. I don't know exactly how it's that you saying, but be careful with that. Yeah, and that was all suggestions. In general, was good fluency is good in you when you need to speak. You start doing it, and then you don't interrupt your speaking so frequently, and that is something good. In terms of accuracy, and accuracy means that you are answering what the person is asking you. There are no problems in your case. You use a good range of vocabulary and grammar tenses. Sometimes you have problems with grammar, yeah? You're talking, you're mixing tenses, like modal verbs and present simple, but that is some of the typical mistakes people commit at the beginning of their learning process in English. That is not that bad. What you need to do is to monitor a little bit yourself to see if what you're saying corresponds. If it is not, then you can immediately autocorrect, and then it works better. Okay, Jorge? Jorge, we're going to do now the other part of the speaking. Give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay, Jorge, can you see the second image?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, the task now is to describe what is happening on the image. You have to talk for 3 minutes, more or less, talking about the image. The image is the source you have for your talking. You can describe it in terms of elements the photo has. Yeah, you can describe what the photo has. You can talk about emotions that are expressed there. You can talk about the event that is being celebrated. You can talk about, you can make predictions about it. Okay, so the point is that you prepare a 3 minute speaking based on that image. Is that clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so I'll give you again 5 minutes, and then I'll be listening to you. Go, please.
Okay.
Okay, Jorge, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, listen, go.
Okay. Let's describe the first the landscape of the picture. Uh, the thing the sky is pretty clear. There is no clouds. What I can see. Um, uh, the the the, the in the background, I see a mountain, uh, maybe with a with a houses in, in the top. Also, there is a beach with a very white sand, and the last thing is obviously the sea, uh, which is near to to the to the family, and the family is is playing with the sand, especially the two kids. The and I guess the two adults are their father and their mother. Uh, uh, there are many objects in the picture. There is a white umbrella. Uh, also there are many toys, sand toys, like little shovels and um, rackets, and even a bucket, a blue bucket. Uh, there is also uh, a chair, a white chair with a blue towel, uh, and also um, I can see where is the woman sitting, but I guess it's a, a stall. Um, and then the family is playing with the sand and making sand castles. Uh, the mother, I guess, is watching them playing with the sands, and they seems happy, especially the kids. Uh, maybe they will enjoy the vacations, or maybe they live in this place, and this is a, a simple relaxed time for them. Um, and maybe they will swim in the beach in the sea later. Um, I don't know what at.
No, it's okay. You accomplished the time. Talk for more than 3 minutes.
Okay.
It's okay. Now let's go to the last part, that is part 4. Wait, I'll share the image. Okay, Jorge, this is the last part of the speaking test. Let's say, as you can see, it's divided in 4 parts. The first image was part 2, the second image was part 3, and this is part 4. Part 1, it's like an interview. I decided to do that today because we have been working on those type of questions in several classes, like what's your name, what do you do, what's your favorite, how do you like, all those types of questions we worked before. So I centered today on the part that is based on images. This is the part 4, and in part 4, what you have to do is to talk about you. So the image is a reference. As you can see, we're going to talk about food. So what you have to do is to talk about the food you like now, yeah, food you like eating now, or your preferences in food in terms of cuisine, in terms of types of food, in terms of eating out or eating at home. So you need to talk about the food you eat now and the food you used to eat when you were a teenager. Yeah. So how you need to make a comparison. In your speaking, I need to be both sides, like eating now and eating when you were a teenager. And how are those two moments similar and different? Yeah.
Uh, uh, Teacher, you can repeat me the last one?
Yeah, the idea is that you compare those two moments of life. What is it to eat now? Your preferences, what you do like eating, the way if you cook or not, if you eat out or you eat at home, and the moment in your life when you were a teenager, how was that of eating? Yeah. So you need to talk about eating when you were a teenager and eating now.
Okay, teacher.
Advantages or good things and the bad things too.
Okay.
So again, I'll give you 5 minutes and then I'll be listening to you. I think Felix is not coming to class today. He didn't arrive. Dago either. So let's see what happens because the point was that they must be here today.
Okay.
I have to do the same activity with them.
Mm,
If they come tomorrow, I would be working with them in this. So I need to see how do I handle that because maybe tomorrow you can be absent if they are not. I mean, if they are coming, you can be absent because you already did it. But if they don't come tomorrow, then we're going to have class you and me again. Okay?
okay.
Jorge.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, you understood a lot I said? Could you hear
Yeah,
it?
I understand.
Okay, sorry, but I think that the sound today is not working well. I thought you didn't hear me. So that's the point. So let's see what happens tomorrow. Yeah, but it's important for you to know.
Okay.
Okay, work and then I'll listen to you. Jorge, are you ready?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, start then.
Okay. Uh, about the food, my food taste, I will say, uh, I like simple preparation of simple food, like rice with meat, fried meat, or maybe barbecue meat, chicken, uh, maybe in a stew, or maybe fried, or just cook it in the soup. And my favorite food is pastas. But and also beans and lentils. I like them, especially uh, like something like bandeja paisa, but similar, but not the same. Um, Other things I like is ice cream and cakes, but I don't like to eat very much about because I they make me they make me feel sick if I eaten a lot about a lot of these foods. So I only eat it in very specific times, like celebrations or maybe parties. Uh, about the difference between my preference in my teenage time and the actuality, I see there is no very difference, but I have difference with my taste when I was a child and today. Uh, when I was child, a kid, I don't like chocolate. I don't like it. I and I don't like it. Um, the taste of onions or pepper bells or even some kind of uh, um, different tastes or different food. I will in my childhood. This taste was very weird for me. So I consider that taste, that flavors very disgusting. But obviously this change, and actually eat all these things, and I see I was ignorant, or just because I just was a kid. Kids do those things, maybe because they don't want or they fear new taste, new flavors, um, and and the advantage today is because today I made my own food, so I can make pastas. I can make rice. I cook my own meat, my own food. In generally speaking, I can cook for myself and even for others if I need it. Uh, but I still like taste some food, new food, but some of this new food is very expensive. Like seafood, I don't taste it. I don't uh, uh, taste that. I really wish to eat to eat that kind of food because it's pretty new for me. But in the other ways, I see today I can enjoy other things in my childhood. Um, I don't even consider to taste. And so it is. This is that's all, teacher. Um, I have time, or maybe.
No, it was good. You didn't take as much as in the other, but it was good. It was really good.
Okay.
Okay. Felix joined. We're about to finish. Hi, Felix.
Um, Hi, teacher. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Here working with Jorge in the speaking practice for the speaking exam. You told us that you were gonna be late, yeah?
Yes, teacher, because I have troubles in my work, and I I I end my work very, very, very late.
Oh, I understand. And Felix, today we were doing some activities to evaluate like the end of the course. I was telling Jorge that we're about to finish. I think that we're having classes this weekend and next weekend, and that would be all. Yeah. So today I started doing the speaking exams for the end of the course. Then I worked only with Jorge because Dago couldn't attend the class either, as you. And I was telling Jorge that as I work today with him, maybe tomorrow. Do you have any problem tomorrow, or you can be at class as always?
I don't have problem tomorrow to attend class.
Okay, very good. Because today I evaluated Jorge the whole class. So I think that tomorrow we can work on that with you and with Dago. So Jorge wouldn't, I mean, it's not necessary that Jorge attends tomorrow's class, yeah? Because he was already evaluated. And the activity I'm going to do with you, I did it with him today. So Jorge, you don't have to attend to class tomorrow, but next Saturday and next Sunday, it will be class for all of us, okay?
Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, so there is a part that is missing with Jorge to finish. So that is the part one of the speaking test. I want to make some questions so to leave evidence in the video that we worked on the four of them. Okay. So Jorge, please give me a moment, and I'll be sharing here with you those questions. I'm gonna make some of them for you to answer. And that will be all for today. Give me a moment.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, you don't. It is not necessary that you understand what is that. It is just a guide for me. But if you can see no problem, those are like the types of questions you would be asked in a PET exam that is for level basic level. Okay. So I ask you and you answer. Okay, that's all you have to do.
Okay.
Okay. Then I will introduce myself. Hi, my name is Andrea Ramirez, and I'm going to listen to some of the answers you're going to give me. Okay. So, what's your name?
My name is Jorge Andrés Quintero Ramirez.
Okay, Jorge. How do you spell Quintero?
Quintero.
Okay, thanks a lot. You say Quintero, and what's the other family name you have?
The other surname is,
Yeah.
is Ramirez.
Ramirez. Okay. Is that with an S at the end or with a Z?
Pardon, teacher?
Is Ramirez with an S at the end or with a Z?
With a C.
Okay, thanks a lot. Okay, Jorge, could you please tell me where do you live?
I live in Ocaña, norte de Santander.
Okay. Could you tell me a little bit about Ocaña?
Ocaña is a medium town. Have a very historical, many historical places. Also is the one of the most populated cities in Norte de Santander. The other ones are Pamplona and Cúcuta, for obvious reasons. Um, and they also the most economical activity in this town is commercial, because it's near to the Caribbean region. So it's near to the Cesar department. So the commerce the commerce is pretty important in this place. That
Okay,
okay.
good. Thank you. And Jorge, do you work or are you a student?
Um, I I study and work, but half time work. I say very informal, because I am teacher. I am also a tutor, but this I don't have horary, because it's most like some people call me. I explain them, and they pay me later. So this is not a formal job. It's
Okay, it's informal.
okay. This yes, it's informal job. I
Okay, good, Jorge. Jorge, and tell me, how old are you?
how are you? How are me? How
How old are you? How old?
okay. I'm 27 years old.
Okay. When is your birthday?
Is 30 August 31.
What month?
August. Uh, August. I say right?
Yeah, August the 31st.
31st. Yes.
Okay, 31st. Very good. Okay, Jorge, thanks a lot.
Okay, teacher.
Jorge, so remember, you don't have to attend class tomorrow because I will be evaluating Felix and Dago. So
Okay,
you have the night free.
okay, teacher.
But see you on Saturday again.
Okay, teacher.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot too, teacher.
Okay, have a good night. Felix, so see you tomorrow 8 o'clock, and then we start the exam, okay?
Okay, teacher, I don't have any problem.
Okay, perfect. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Thanks.